Kind of knew what we had to do to win the game. You had to play close to come out and win the game in the last 5 minutes. The timeout that I did take with about 40-some seconds to go, that was a key, because knowing Jerry Sloan and having coached against him many times, I knew that if we could go down and score and make it a one-possession game, that he wouldn't call it.
Welcome and thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports as we get ready to go with our Saturday night presentation. And this is Brian Anderson along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, guys, dramatic progression for...
He's highly skilled, Allie. Thank you. Well, it's still early here. The season just underway, Brent. In your estimation, how long do you really have to find your footing as a team?
Yeah, I think for some teams, the sooner the better, BA. It makes a coach relax a little bit. But for the most part, we're talking about 30 games into the year when all of a sudden you start to feel like the identity has established, the roles are clear, and you're going to start really digging in on how deep you can get into the playbook.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons and for the Pacers.
Coach is yelling at the defense to at least get a hand up on Kyrie Irving.
Irving against Doncic. And here's Bryant outside. Mutombo with the rebound. And here's Detroit. Pass to Goodrich. And he makes it on the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Doncic with the bucket.
Off the catch and shoot, Luka is just about automatic. Doesn't waste any time getting to his shot. And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Takes a three. It's rebounded by Indiana. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
They kept the game close, but made a lot of mistakes. And we heard about it from the coaching staff afterward.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
4 on the clock. Goodrich can't hit. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
59 seconds left in the first quarter here. The teardrop. The rebound by Cummings. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Back to Bryant. Pass to Ewing. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And you have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
He's off on the second.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for the Pistons.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter here. Doncic against Garland. Ewing. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he makes the first.
For the Pacers, Patrick Ewing, 2. Shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Pistons trailing. And it's Garland on the drive. From deep. He's off on that one. Bryant with it, down low. And Ewing gets it to go.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Pacers out in front, up by 5. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. Here's Sigma. Wood left side. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McDaniel. No good on the 3. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. Pass to Sigma. And that one's good, McDaniel. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander came in, and that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm. Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient, and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Wood, right side. Here's McDaniel, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Stojakovic. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
Here's Stojakovic. Back to Irving. There's 42 seconds left in the second. And it's blocked. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Wood grabs the board.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And here's Ingram outside. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Doncic against Irving. Cash money from 16 feet away. Irving's got his second bucket on the night.
Irving feeling confident, just rising up and knocking down the mid-range J.
It's tipped. And so it's the Indiana Pacers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well,
all right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even, and they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. And they flat out dominated that second quarter. Hard to believe they were behind at one point, as they're now up 11. What'd you think, Shaq, about Indiana?
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. Good portion of their offense was general.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
Here come your Indiana.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, without question, Brandon Ingram displaying his skills today.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
Here's Bryant. And the shot falls short that time. And the Pistons shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. And for the Pistons, and that one's good. Irving.
Consistent three-point shooter, a clutch three-point shooter. Kyrie has to be guarded out there at all times.
On the wing, Bryant fires from the corner. Rebounded by Pippen.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Irving for three. Can't hit that one. So the Pacers will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the three because you can't make enough twos to win. It's tough to defend the three, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
And that one drops. And the Pacers lead by 10.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Darius Garland, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons, Darius Garland.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Goodrich, good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Pass to Cummings. And here's Bryant outside. Gets the three to fall. Bryant's got 7 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
And Ewing gets it to go.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Detroit has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Goodrich. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Again, the Pistons score.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
On the wing, Bryant. 23 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Ewing. Left block shot on the way, and no good, trying to use the glass. Here's Goodrich from the arc. The rebound by Cummings.
great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
And so it's Indiana with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Pass to Goodrich. Here's Stojakovic. Now Irving, guarded by Doncic. And Kyrie Irving, good for three.
Kyrie's got such a great touch from the outside. He's making that long shot look way too easy for a point guard of his size.
And for the Pistons. Here's Cummings. Back to Bryant. And he converts the layup. And the Pacers lead by 8.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Outside Irving. Wide open look. Again, the Pistons score.
And watch how this kind of scoring output for Kyrie Irving impacts the rest of his teammates. Everyone else starts to feel hot.
On the wing, Bryant. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
So Indiana ends up going with a new group. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Ingram on the mark with the 15-footer.
Brandon Ingram, a constant threat on the offensive end. A little bit of work right there in the mid-range.
Irving for three. Oh, he drains it. His sixth make in 9 tries so far.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Well, take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And here's Ingram outside. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Well, Brandon Ingram answering the call comes right back with 3 of his own.
Here's Irving. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Ingram. From 18 feet away. Hits the front of the rim and out. Detroit has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. He connects! And now they trail by just 4.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Until they foul intentionally. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
.43 seconds left in the game. Here's Lever. Pass to Sigma. Here's McDaniel. And again, it's It's Indiana with a three.
It really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in the hand.
Detroit calls timeout. They're behind by 7. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what do you think?
And they need to execute fast out of this break.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Brandon Ingram.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
I'll tell you what, for him, it doesn't get much better than this. Putting on an absolute clinic while the home fans went wild. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul. At the line, for the Pacers, Fett Lever.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line, some good work.
And the Pistons call time here. They trail by 6. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Indiana Pacemates, everyone. Let's get excited. Your Indiana Pacemates are turning the temperature up. Let's dance.
Here's Pippen. Pacers with a rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Shays, second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
23 seconds left to play in the fourth. Irving, the pass to Jones. He shoots. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And here's Doncic. Here's Finley. And so the Pacers take the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a...
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Bering, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.